Hi guys. So I just wanted to ask you how you're handling the lack of drafts on eBay where they're disappearing. I hear varied reports. Almost everyone that I know agrees that they've lost some drafts, or if you had a huge draft bank, that it stays there, and then when you start to add new things to the draft bank, some of the older ones disappear. So it seems like eBay is definitely having a glitch. The scheduled listings, whether those are disappearing, I'm hearing varied reports on that, so I'm not sure. But I'm just not energetic enough to redo any listings if I don't have to, especially with me being sick. And I really have time to make up to get things listed. So what I've decided to do, I had several choices. So because I do have help from a VA, I don't ever put things in drafts. The reason I use drafts is so that my VA can do the work. They go into drafts, then I double check everything and launch it. So that's why I use drafts. And normally what happens is, like today, I take a bunch of photos, I send it to the VA, and then sometime today, whenever I'm done listing all my own items, then I'll go in, double check their items, put them in the packages, put the SKU numbers in, and launch them. And so there's not this big rush to, hurry up and work right behind the VA. But today, I took a bunch of photos. I'm sending them to the VA now. And what I'm going to have to do is this pile here is my own pile. I took the photos myself. I'm going to list them myself. And there's about 15 items in there. These items are consignment items from my son that we split the profits on. And there's a spreadsheet with the descriptions of these items that my son draws up. And I took all the photos. And so it's going to be a little bit stressful if it was all clothing, which is always ideal to niche down. That's always ideal. But I just have not been able to financially do that yet. Too many good hard goods come my way. And even though I know that it might be costing me some time. It's just a lot of these items my son gives me to split with him are, $50 and $100 items, and basically all I have to do is photo them. So what I'm going to do is I've got my setup here for the clothing, and I've got my labels. Where'd they go? Right here. So I'm going to list my own clothing and type, and then, every few minutes I'll go check the drafts. And whenever I see one of these hard goods pop up that the VA is listing right behind me, then I'm going to just bring a bunch of boxes in here. It's kind of a mess. That's the problem is, but I'm going to try to estimate. Most of the hard goods are very small, but like this vintage stool I'm going to bubble wrap that, and it's going to take a decent sized box. And then this KitchenAid box, I'm going to put it down in another box. So pretty much I think I can get three size boxes in here, but I'm gonna kind of go back and forth where normally I would just launch my own clothing and then just slowly, whenever I have time, draft what the VA has done. I'm gonna do them all at once so that I have something to do. I don't want to just stand there and wait for the VA to get it done, because otherwise that defeats the purpose. On the other hand, I do want to get at least 50 listings up today, and if I feel well enough, 50 up tomorrow. I just feel like I have to make up for this week. My sales have dropped a little bit. I'm at 9,000 for the rotating 30 days or 31 days. Normally I'm at 10. It's only for this week. It's not like that's my month's total. And then I'm at about 2,000 for the week. Normally I'm easily at 2,500, sometimes 3,000 for the week. And with being sick and just listing intermittently, I wouldn't even say that I haven't listed about my norm, but it's been, taking 2 days off, or, whatever. I listed a substantial number a few days ago, and then I just had several days like yesterday where I had to go source again, and I had to go get my hair done and, see my mom. I hadn't seen my mom for over a week, and I just like to check in. So I drove to go see her. So I basically did not get any listings up yesterday, and you can definitely tell the difference between listing every day and listing in big batches. So I'm just doing 50 so that I get a really huge push today, and I have some very good things that should sell right away. And then I should have this done by about 4 p.m., I'm hoping, because I really have no choice but to work fast because I just don't want to lose the drafts. In the middle of the week, I made a video about it. My VA was doing good. They kept adding. I was trying to work behind them, but they had gotten ahead of me and had like 20 I had done. And we did end up losing 3 of our drafts out of the 30 that I had sent them. And so I just paid them $1 each extra to go in and redo the drafts. It was not a big deal. Once the photos are taken and, once they know what they need to do, they can redraft something fairly quickly too. So it's not the end of the world, but obviously I'm not paying for a help from a VA if I'm going to have them redo everything twice. So it's going to be a mess in here this week. That's nothing new because I'm going to have boxes, packing, and stuff for the clothing all kind of right at my feet. I believe in having everything at hand so you can list faster, put stuff away faster. So to do this in about 3 or 4 hours, to do 50 items in, less than 3 hours, I'm going to have my packing right there. And when I'm telling you my times of listing, that includes the put away. I'm not talking about just photo and listing times. I'm talking about I box it and then I carry it in there. So I don't carry every individual hard good item as I list it. That's too far around the corner because I go all the way through here and then turn that corner and then my garage is there. So it isn't just that. I do about 5 and then it's just when it's not messy in here, it'll make a difference. Maybe I could do all 30 and then just at night go put them in there. But right now, every 5, and especially since I'm sick, I'm needing a drink about every 10 or 15 items anyway. So I just put them in there. And then I try to get right back and get them listed. So, it's going to be messy. This is not productive or efficient listing, but eBay is not really giving me a choice. I thought about having my VAs go ahead and launch things at $500, like just put $500 on everything, launch it, and then go in and edit. And theoretically, that would give me more time to, just list at my own pace. But, honestly, why should I go slow? I don't feel bad. I just am coughing a lot. So I have the energy to work fast anyway. And so I want to go ahead and get my 50 done as quickly as possible. Then I can either photo for tomorrow ahead and give those to my VA in the morning and get another 50 up without, too much stress, or I can just, go up and just get some stuff upstairs done or rest. I can't actually predict my energy level. It's just hard for me to believe that you can go basically 5 days without a whole lot of rest and then that is not going to catch up with you. So I'm trying to remain positive and I feel really good. So trying to believe that, the Lord just blessed me and I got away with all that, all that lack of sleep and it's not going to come back to get me. But I'm also a nurse and I'm realistic. And so I'm trying to be honest about the fact that there may be a couple days where I just have to recover. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you kind of what I'm up against. I have all this amazing stuff that I want to get done tomorrow. There's a tub under there. There's just stuff everywhere. And then I have these tubs. The stuff on the sides doesn't have anything. And those bras there are my consignment customers that I've absolutely got to get sent to her. But anyway, I have 5 more tubs of stuff. I'm planning a trip on Wednesday with my son to go sourcing in Denver, but I'm not going unless this is all done. I am going to start making kind of a fourth quarter pile when, winter comes again. This winter, it's kind of too late now. I didn't get it done, but I'm going to fill all these tubs and kind of have a working pile of about 200 or 300 items ahead for if I get sick again, and that kind of thing. And then plus with the winters we've had, it's just been winter, then illness, then just, thing after thing. And, thankfully for this week, I had done a bins trip and felt good enough to go do that and didn't realize I was going to end up getting sick. But anyway, that's my plan. So if I want to go Wednesday, I've got to have about 3 or 4 days where I do at least 50 items a day. So, okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. I don't know what to do. What are you guys all doing for your drafts? Like normally I would be putting some of this stuff in my draft bank for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on the 3 days I'm planning on being in Denver. Now I truly don't know what to do. I may, I don't know. I may just, I guess I may take a chance on scheduling a few out so that I have 2 or 3 items a day next week on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But, if those disappear, it's just all that work for nothing, even if it is only 10 items. I just don't really want to waste my time. So I may, I don't know, I may have photos on my computer and then maybe draft out the drafts and then just put them together and launch them. And then if I end up losing the actual draft, then I haven't wasted any more time adding photos. I'm not sure. I'm hoping by next Wednesday I'm going to work during the day and then drive to Denver in the evening. So I'm hoping by next Wednesday that I'm starting to hear reports that people's drafts aren't disappearing. So anyway, let me know what solution you've come up with, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.